A popular idea among politicians in Mill's time, which continues to this day, is that government should pass laws to both protect and in some cases prevent people from making bad decisions. In other words, governments should make decisions for people. Mill referred to this as government paternalism, and he adamantly opposed it. For Mill, the ability to make choices, and more importantly good choices, was at the center of a good life. He believed that people needed to learn how to make good choices by being free to make those choices, and to learn from them by facing the consequences, both good and bad. Mill also recognized the practical limitations of government making decisions for people. He argued that when government, which he explained is just a group of people including politicians and bureaucrats, tries to make decisions for everyone, including where they live and work, their education, pastimes, and hobbies, they will inevitably get it wrong because they don't have sufficient information or understanding about individual people. For example, imagine that politicians in Too-Lazy-Stan decide their citizens need to be more physically active and pass laws dictating what exercises people will be allowed to do and where. In the urban areas, the politicians decide that people will do yoga. In the mountains, the politicians decide people will take up hiking. And in the suburbs, the politicians decide that people will golf. The first and most obvious problem with these government interventions is that some people in each region will not like the activities chosen for them. Moreover, some people in each region might not be able to do the allowable activities. For example, golfing is expensive because of the cost of the equipment. And to hike in the mountains, people already have to be in pretty good shape. So some people in the mountainous region, like seniors for example, might prefer to do yoga. And some city dwellers might like to take up golf, but because the government has decided for them, they do not have the choice. As Mill would have explained, forcing people to do physical activities they don't want to do or can't physically do will actually lead to more people being inactive than before the rules were imposed. And because people were not allowed to choose activities for themselves, they also never learned from their mistakes. For example, by choosing the wrong activity that they didn't enjoy or that they couldn't do, which would help them make better choices in the future. Mill's insights into the failures of government paternalism and the importance of people making decisions for themselves are as relevant today as they were in the 1800s when he wrote them.